Okay, CM Punk, the best in the world. Ironically, you can see this documentary for free on YouTube. Like the whole documentary. It's a shade under 2 hours. I watched it recently, and it's unique because it actually covers his career from pretty much the time he started watching wrestling up until roughly Money in the Bank. Yeah, so you're not going to get anything about his massive title reign or him kind of losing the title to Del Rio. It's pretty much, here's me starting, here's my IWA Mid-South, here's my Ring of Honor. And I'm surprised they got that much Ring of Honor footage. They also interview people like friends. Ironically, his friends were also kind of his family. When he describes his family, he mentions, them screwing him out of money, focusing all their attention on one kid who was the screw up, and he was kind of left to his own, which is a really unique story. He does have a great story about, his dad was taking him back from like a sporting event, and his dad is just throwing up constantly because he was a severe alcoholic. And they're kind of going, you know what? No, I'm not going to drink. So I've been on the straight edge lifestyle. And when it comes to the Ring of Honor stuff, they show a lot of footage of him taking on the person who most people have known as Scotty Goldman. So you do get a lot of, that was his E name. So you do get a lot of Colt Cabana. A lot of Colt Cabana. As well as Chris Hero. Too bad they couldn't have talked with Joe. Because they showed the summer series they had with Joe, which was ridiculous matches. If you get a chance to watch those are ridiculous. But, of course, they couldn't interview Joe. So good job talking with those people. And it really does build a really great narrative. And then they mentioned how he got signed with the E. And now you see a lot of Paul Heyman. Paul Heyman was like, oh, this guy's great. There's no way he's going to be in OVW. And then they discuss his time in OVW. And everything that he's actually done. And how great of a student he actually is in the world of professional wrestling. But it was weird because as of right now, during the SummerSlam era of 2013, you do actually see he's feuding with Paul Heyman. So having seen the really great promos about how I did all this work for you, how I really groomed you in OVW, I made you who you are. When you watch the documentary, and there's that back and forth about how much, I'll just say like man love, those two appear to have for each other. Once again, he's a hard worker. He wants to learn. I want to teach people. He's always there. And that was really interesting. As well as Punk talking about how he started out, like 6 people in a car, sleeping on the floors, to the bus he drives around in now. Nice, lavish bus. Bits and pieces where The Miz is talking, where Triple H is talking. So actually, a very well done documentary. If you're a fan of CM Punk, this is definitely worth watching, and you can see it for free on YouTube. You really, of course, can't get it on Netflix. I don't know why Netflix decided to drop the ball there.